Welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Stacy Rich. Thanks for joining us today. In our studios, we have Kara Gray, who's here with Walk With Me for a Cure. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
Let's first talk about this walk. I think the story behind this walk is what inspires so many people. This walk was created by someone special. Let's talk about how this walk came to be.
Right. So we have a woman in our community named Roberta Clutter, and just before her 40th birthday, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. And like so many other people who went down this journey, she went through her treatments, and all along everyone was asking her, what can we do to help? And she kept saying, I'm fine, but let's do something that can help other people. So she conceived of this walk, actually started the planning process and put everything together while she was waiting for her surgery and going through her treatments in advance of the surgery. And so when we had the first walk, she had had her surgery just a few weeks before, was able to come, sat on the sidelines because she was still very much recovering. But she's been with us now. Last year she walked, and very much looking forward to it this year as well.
What an amazing story. And let's talk a little bit about that story. Everybody knows somebody who has a story like that. I think all of us in one way or another have been touched by cancer. And so even if you don't have anybody in your immediate family that's affected, you can still take part in this event and know that you're helping someone that you know, maybe your next door neighbor, a friend, a old high school friend, or a high school sweetheart, right? I mean, do you find that a lot amongst your people that help?
Yes, very much so. In fact, what we've done recently to try and accommodate more people in that way is when we first started, we were donating all the proceeds to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. What we've done in the last 2 years, including this year coming up, we give the walkers and anyone who donates to the walk the opportunity to decide how they want their money to go. They can give it all or part to the Komen Foundation, or they can contribute to the American Cancer Society as well. So if breast cancer isn't something that you've personally been touched by, as you say, someone has likely in your life had lung cancer or some other type of cancer, so that contribution to the American Cancer Society is also an option.
So how do we get involved? How can we say, okay, I want to do this?
Well, mark your calendars for May 14th. That's when the walk will take place. If you are not someone who's able to come and walk, or if you're just not available that day, certainly you can contact one of us and make a monetary donation in advance. There will be a series of raffle tickets and that sort of thing that is also being sold in advance of the walk itself. And if you want to just come and enjoy the day, you're more than welcome to do that. There will be food available for free for anyone who comes, lots of other activities. It's very much a community event, not just about the walk.
And you can do it in honor of someone. I know a lot of people who have done that, where they say, I'm going to walk for so-and-so, and maybe print out a t-shirt with that person's name on it. So this is really a meaningful event for many people who attend.
It is, and we have a lot of groups that come together and actually do wear t-shirts in honor of family members. We also have memorial bags that line the walk route itself, so you can purchase those bags and decorate them yourself with photographs or however you'd like in honor of those people in your family.
And you can always get involved in this even if you don't know someone, because you never know. I mean, you just never know. And most of the time people say when they get that cancer diagnosis, regardless of the type of cancer, it's not something you expect. It's not something you've marked down in your calendar and said, okay, in 2011 I'm going to find out. So they can be proactive in this cause, and hopefully it'll never happen to them, but it's good to be a part of something so good.
Exactly. I think the idea of knowing that there is a community of people who are there to support you, even if you haven't ever had cancer or you don't know anyone who's had cancer, as you say, you just never know when you might be in that situation. So I just think it's important to, anytime you have an opportunity to help a cause like this, that you do so, because you never know when it might be your turn to need help.
Do you just register online? Can I just show up that day? How does that work?
You can do both. You can actually just show up that day. There's also a registration form on our website that you can print out. We don't quite have online registration and online donations available yet, but you can get in touch with us by going to the website.
Okay, and again, the time and place?
It will be May 14th, which is a Saturday. Festivities start at 2. The walk itself starts at 4 o'clock. It's at the Dallas United Methodist Church, which is in Dallas, West Virginia, about 20 minutes from Elm Grove, about 20 minutes from the Highlands.
Okay, a feel-good walk, and you get your exercise that day as well.
That's right.
Thank you so much for being here, and best of luck with the event.
Thank you very much.
It's going to do it for Comcast Newsmakers. Thanks for watching.